Welcome to the No Fun channel. I'm Felix, and this is YouTube channels I watch. Next up is Coffeehouse Crime. What's interesting about that is every time I go to say it, I always want to put an S at the end of crime. It's like I want to say Coffeehouse Crimes, and it's just Coffeehouse Crime. But Coffeehouse Crime is hosted by Adrian. Now his oldest video is 3 years, but I'm pretty sure he's been doing it longer than this. I first came across him on TikTok. And it wasn't even his TikTok. It was someone else that posted his videos like they do all the time on TikTok. I was into the story. You know, they were doing that part 1, part 2, part 3 thing. And I think I was on part 2. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And someone said you can find the original on YouTube. So I watched the whole video. And then I just kept clicking on different videos. And it was just his delivery. He had a good delivery. He had an even tone. You could almost say monotone in a way, but it was even. It wasn't like, he didn't feel the need to get excited or, yell or scream or anything. He doesn't just cover crimes in the US or UK. He goes all over. He has one even from Japan. Now, some of the crimes he covers, I've never heard of ever, but every now and again he'll cover one. It's like, I know that story. I've heard of that one. And those I actually find a little more interesting because some of the stuff I thought I knew, I didn't know the whole story. And it's like, oh, that's why all that happened. So, yeah, Coffeehouse Crime, I don't really need to, these aren't really advertisements for the YouTube channels I watch. Most of them are already popular channels. And if you're into these crime YouTube channels, by the off chance you haven't heard of him, like I said, Adrian has a good delivery. He has a good tone. And he doesn't, at least to my knowledge, he doesn't exaggerate any of the stuff. He just lays out the facts, tells a good story. And sometimes, not all the stories have a happy ending where like the bad guy gets caught. Sometimes the bad guy gets away and he doesn't sugarcoat it. He doesn't try to hide that fact. One thing I do find interesting is, he calls his channel Coffeehouse Crime, and he actually has his own coffee brand out now. But yeah, if you get a chance to check him out, or you're looking for another crime YouTube channel, he has a very good delivery in the way he tells the story. And like I said, by the off chance you haven't heard of him, check him out. That's my take on Coffeehouse Crime. You guys have a nice day.